You talking about experience too is so important because my first year as being a teacher assistant, shout out to all the teachers and teacher assistants out there, anyone working in the school, but we did a career day, right, for elementary school, and there was a CO there, bro, a white CO, and bro, I'm not kid you not, bro, he was like shocked to see a black dude that looked nice, bro. I kid you not, bro. We caught eye contact. His eyes went like this, and like he was staring at me, like he'll talk to the kids and staring at me. Like, he was just so shocked that, black people do this, and that's because being a CEO, what are you around majority of the time? Especially in Long Island, the motherfuckers in the system is a whole bunch of, it's minorities, Hispanics, and blacks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking about the exact same thing. So I work in a hospital right now. Yep. It was this lady who stabbed the guy, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm a sitter. So literally what I do is people like that are at risk for leaving, or maybe it's a 9-year-old lady who might get up and fall. I just have to sit down and watch him. I get paid very well for doing it. It's a great job. You feel me? But nah, for real, bro.
I get paid. People watch,
bro. No, Guala know what I do.
Yeah.
I showed Ant. I was on FaceTime with Ant, bro. I literally get paid to sit down, be on my laptop, or do whatever. That's literally what I paid for. But the cop was there, and I had to ask him. I'm like, because I know a lot of people have in my family, a lot of people have experiences going to prison. And I was thinking it from his perspective. I'm not even going to tell the story because the female cop who was there before said some racist shit. I don't even want to repeat it. Yeah. But that got my mind thinking like, yo, where are these people's heads at? And it's that exact point. Like, being a CO and you're in prison, and I hold this personal to myself because I have dreads. I'm a big guy. That probably, I don't know if it's wrong to say, that probably fits a large population of men in prison. So when that cop sees me, it's low-key hard for him to see me as a person and not as an inmate.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. That just shows the example of product of your environment. Sadly. That's though. It's the bad version of product of environment. As soon as you see a black person, you automatically think what you deal with every day as a black person. Think about this, what the media portrays, too.
So with that being said, should I have to, or should black men in general have to alter the way they present themselves and look? Or is it not on us?
Not to jump in, but I just feel like the best way that you can
you get closer to the mic.
Yeah, the best way that you should be able to make change in the world is you got to educate people. And say you when you go to that multi-million-dollar home, the only way that people are gonna understand you and respect you is just show you who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be a certain skin color, but I'm a human too. I act this way. I understand how to act. Yes. You're not gonna treat me differently because you don't think, because my skin color. No, I know how to act, and our people know how to act too. You're not gonna just.
It's just that we have
people are naive, bro. Yes. They're not educated.
And I said that in our generation, the best thing any black person could do, especially a black man, is be a good representation of black men.
That's a fact. Yes. But a big thing, what also plays into it, I feel like, is bro, it's our culture, bro. Like, we in the music industry heavy. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. So we idolize those people easily, but that doesn't show who that person is at the end of the day. You understand what I'm saying? Because a teenager at the end of the day is going to dress how he see what the rappers see on TV. Yep. You understand what I'm saying? But yet again, that don't determine who he is as a person.
No. Yeah. You definitely have to continue to be yourself and bring your culture to whatever job you do, but be able to also show that you can be just as effective, right? A lot of things in life, people just do what works. Mm-hmm. Some people have their persona in their head of that's how they already think of me. I'm just going to do that anyway. If they already going to think it. No, you got to be like, all right, what's going to be most effective and what's going to help me be most successful as I portray myself like this, right? So as a PE teacher and as a coach, I dress the same way that as if I was going to come hang out with my boys. I wear J's, I wear Yeezys, I wear shorts with a hoodie, and I go to school with my dually on in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're a savage. But
it's but teachers could walk in with hats on.
That's a fact.
Why can't I walk in with my silky, right? So what's the difference? When I get to my office, I'm going to take it off. Yeah. I'm just wearing it to school.
Father do the same thing.
I'm not going to change who I am, right? But when it's time for me to be the professional Fonz and flip the switch, I'm gonna hit you with it. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna go from, oh wow, I had that notion in my head of another black guy with a silky to, oh damn, he just took me away. Mm-hmm. He just educated me.
That's it.
Right? And that's what we have to do as African Americans. We have to be 100% ourselves. Don't change for shit. Don't change for nobody. be yourself, but then when someone start talking shit to you, educate their ass like no other.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think you could break the barrier if you're yourself, like to like say a white family?
Yes.
By being yourself, like you could walk like for example, like I've like growing up, I've white school, white like surrounded by white people, dated white girls. I feel like if it's like say Chad would go to his girlfriend's house and wear a t-shirt, I could never go to meet a family with a t-shirt on. I would have to wear a dress shirt and nice pants and introduce myself. Like if I wanted to wear a t-shirt, that's me being myself. But I feel like I couldn't do that. Like that's you got to break the barrier down. Otherwise, people are not gonna see you on that level.
I definitely understand what you're saying, but I definitely understand that like if you have to put up a fake persona,
you shouldn't be in that situation.
You shouldn't be in that situation, and they're gonna expect you every time now to be in a dress shirt and dressed up.
But how do you change people though?
Yeah,
you can't really change people. You just have to be yourself. But also, like you were just saying, you have to educate people, and you gotta have those strong conversations.
People are gonna adapt to you. Like in a situation, I would say like, yeah, you gonna have to wear that dress shirt, but eventually it's like, yo, this is me, and you gonna like it or you're not gonna like it. You understand what I'm saying? Like as long as you're taking care of the lady good, I'm pretty sure the parents wouldn't even care at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Being from Trinidad, I don't know. I feel like I have a different view of it because, like, you and Ryan, I mean, all three of you guys, because Malcolm's from Long Island, where it's majority white people. You have basically white family and your black side. Ryan, your mom is white, right?
Yeah, my mom's white.
So you guys kind of know how to toe that line. So me coming from Trinidad, I never met a white person until I was 14 years old, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like Malcolm knows, like, I feel like I still have yet to find that balance. I try to be myself in front of white people, but it's like, it's hard for me to do it. Like, naturally, I want to change the way I talk, change the way I act a little bit. And it's something that's kind of uncontrollable. I don't know what it is. And I feel like a lot of kids from the hood have that same experience where they're not around white people and they or only see them portrayed on TV, and then they get close to them and they unfortunately change the way they act.
Well, let me ask you this: do you feel uncomfortable when you're put into those situations?
No, not uncomfortable at all. But I feel fake sometimes.
Wait, what situation? Sorry.
Like when he's put into situations with like Caucasian or
I'm not uncomfortable. I'm very comfortable because I went to Utica College, and I thank God for that experience of being around a lot of white people. But sometimes I'm like, nigga, you wouldn't have said that if you was in the hood. You feel me? Like, yo, like a white girl ever walk by you, hi, and you hi back. Like, that's not you. Like, what are you doing?
I think it's just you're just adapting to the environment that you're in at that moment.
Because if a Spanish girl go hola, you're gonna say hola too.
Say,
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Boy, don't know another word.
What's up with that guapito?
Hola, como está, mami? She say something back, boy, gonna start scratching his head.
Like, I'm Dominican. That's what Ryan be pulling.
Yeah. But I think that whole conversation we just had was just like proved as a black man, it's very hard to maneuver. Not hard, but I think that the blueprint is still to be set of how we should maneuver in society. Because as you're saying, you shouldn't change yourself at all. But Ryan is stating the fact that, yo, it's kind of uncomfortable if you don't. You feel me?
Ever told on a nigga? No. Ever squeezed a trigger? Yep. Ever set a nigga up? No. Ever helped a brother out when he was down on his luck?